Hello there, Michael.
Hello there, Daniel.
So, I think we should we properly introduce ourselves the way we typically do?
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Alright, you go first.
So, I am Preston Esquire. This is my compadre in arms.
Buca De Niro, a.k.a.
La Flama Bianca.
Slash Gordon, baby.
So,
Also in BKA, La Flama Blanca.
better known as, huh?
Better known as.
Yeah. It's fun that you have two, and I have a revolving one that always changes.
I mean, we gotta get you... I like the revolving one, though.
You
I
like
enjoy
it?
it. I enjoy it. I do.
I don't know. You think it's something that works? So, I mean, I think last time I said I would go with Quail Man. So, should I use Quail Man right now?
Yeah.
All right, Quail Man. So it's Quail time right now.
It could be quail time.
It's Quail time.
I do need that ashtray, though, my friend.
Oh, here you go, buddy. There you go. We share in the nicotine.
That's it.
So
Just having some coffee, talking shop.
Yeah, I got a little mug here. You know, superhero extraordinaire from the golden age of comics.
And I am Starfleet Academy, baby.
So here's the fucking shit that we're gonna talk about tonight. I really want to like kind of add to what we've been doing like with the episodes and like the web series, and I wanted to like do like a 1.1. So like obviously like we talked a lot about like you know, our web series really focuses on like dating in the 21st century.
Absolutely.
I want to do more of like a breakdown of that because
Almost like a visual podcast.
I feel like there's some shit going on. No offense
To any women, because we love you guys.
but
you're fucking awful.
it's about to get fucking real because like what is really going on? Like what is happening with the modern woman?
I don't understand, dude. I don't get it. So, it sounds to me, Quail Man, that you have some things upon your chest you're looking to get off.
Yeah, I'm really looking to relieve some stress from my chest right now.
Is it the usual stuff you try to get off your chest, like dried semen from a strange guy you met in an alley?
And a sweaty nutsack? No. No. This is a little more real.
Oh.
No, because like I don't understand it. Like obviously you have like your myriad of like dating apps now. You have Bumble, Tinder, Hinge. What are the other ones you go on, like Grindr and stuff?
Only when I'm fucking desperate. 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday night, home alone.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like we both have our approaches and we'll definitely talk about that, but like what are some of the other ones that are out there right now?
Alright, so realistically, I know if you guys watched our last episode of our show, those are exaggerations. Those aren't real things that have actually happened.
The dick pics are real.
Yeah, no, the dick pics are absolutely real.
100% real.
That's really literally my whole entire game, really. But
separate folders, gentlemen, separate folders.
Yeah.
Or else you just look like a fucking creep with a bunch of cock on your phone.
I guess it could be worse. But there are definite approaches to talking to people on dating websites. See, on me personally, I think we both share this sentiment.
Yeah.
Work basically on a 3-strike rule.
I think it's really winding down. I think 3 is becoming a very generous thing. I think we'll get into why it's so generous, but I'm definitely with you on the 3-strike rule for right now.
Usually, basically, just you know, we'll talk. See, I'm very big on I don't need to talk to you and text you for like weeks before we can go have a cup of coffee or a beer. Like I'm totally with the whole let's chat a little bit and then like if you're free, I'm free. Let's just go grab a beer and continue this conversation in person. You know.
You actually made a really good point about that.
I make good points all the time.
Like that whole point about like if you meet like this was actually really genius and this makes a lot of sense. Like if you meet a girl in a bar and you offer to buy her a drink, you're not gonna postpone that drink till 2 weeks from now, where
right.
She gets to know you a little better.
So I'll give you just a little context into what he's talking about. Basically, I was talking to a girl, and we were chatting maybe 4 or 5, 6 hours, whatever. And I was like, hey, like, why don't we just go grab some coffee? And she was like, why do you want to meet up so quick? We've only been talking for 6 hours. And I said, well, if I met you in a bar, and I said, hey, what's going on? My name is Mike. Can I buy you a drink? You know, let's talk. She's not going to say, cool, here's my phone number, text me for 2 weeks, and then I'll meet you back at this bar to have said drink. You'd have that conversation immediately. So you gave me your phone number over the dating app. You're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. We're sitting at home talking to each other like two assholes. Want to go to a bar?
That's another thing. You're going to a public
Or,
place.
yeah,
You're
or
not
like a
asking
Starbucks
to
or
meet
whatever
her
case is,
behind
yeah.
a movie theater.
Yeah, I didn't say come over my house, stranger.
Because not for nothing, I feel like there's like, I don't know how the expectation became. All right, I meet you on this dating app. We're gonna talk for a little while. Now, keep in mind, you have nothing to go on because it's not even
It's like
texting.
unwritten steps to this.
Yeah, because it's not texting. At least when you're texting somebody, like chances are you already know them. So I met a stranger through an app. So we have to go through that. We have to talk for like at least an hour, 2 hours. So some girls are really weird, but then you have to graduate to social media, and from there you get to graduate to a phone number. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can understand to a point the need for wanting to like get the social media in between.
Right.
But
make sure you're a real person.
Yeah.
Make sure you have friends. You're not like.
Like I get the whole catfishing concept, but not for nothing. It's like if you were a random girl and I thought you were hot and I found you on Instagram, there's more than enough Instagram girls out there with 5,000 plus followers that are more than willing to just accept strangers into their fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like if you
I don't
held your
even know
if you
half my fucking Facebook friends.
if you fucking held your Instagram and you have any more than 2,000 followers, I guarantee you don't know more than 2,000 people.
And you're on a dating app just to get followers. You're not looking to actually like meet somebody. And I'm not saying like, you know, we're gonna fucking hang out now. That means we definitely gonna just meet up to hook up. We're not dating.
It doesn't actually have to mean that. Like
No.
it doesn't have to mean that.
All it means is that I'm talking to you on my phone. You're obviously not doing anything. Let's have this conversation face to face. Because honestly, the face to face saves a lot of trouble. If you meet me,
you're losing the entire body language.
right? And also, look at this way.
Jeez.
If you meet me in public or whatever, and we're sit down, we're having a conversation, you can actually determine if you want to see that person more. It's like the coffee or the drink can be like a dinner date, a movie date, go bowling, something like that. Like anybody can like anybody via text. There's no tone of voice when you're talking. You don't know, sarcasm sometimes can get lost. You might come off like an asshole or whatever.
You're a psycho because you use the term LOL every fucking sentence because you gotta not come off like a fucking savage.
Yeah.
But like realistically, like a Starbucks is either gonna be a fucking date, like a little fucking lunchtime get together. Either that, like I can understand you want to take the bar out of the mix, but how many fucking drunk people were at Starbucks for you to go to a Starbucks at 8:00 at night? Like it's going to be packed,
and it's going to be short too. Like we're gonna go to Starbucks. Like what are we gonna do? We're gonna have a cup of coffee, talk for like an hour, and then go on with the rest of our lives. Like it's not like
you really want to shorten it.
You have to be there till 5 a.m.
Drink a fucking double espresso. You're in and out in fucking 4.5 minutes if it's really that awkward.
Yeah, exactly. It's way easier. So you actually had a pretty interesting story today.
I did.
Yeah, check this one out.
So I had a girl, matched with her on Hinge. Really cute girl. Really cute. Her fucking, we matched, and, it was weird. It said she lived somewhere in upstate, so I fucking go to message her, and she's like, oh, I'm in Philly. I'm like, okay, that's completely not where it said you were. So, we're already on thin ice now. She gives me this whole really sad story that she's with her mother's sick, it's her last known living relative. Okay.
And why was she sick again?
She was waiting for a kidney transplant. Now, I'm no medical expert.
He just plays one on podcast.
I'm pretty sure that a child is a genetic match for an organ transplant for a parent.
So basically, she's already a shitty person. Her mother's sick and possibly dying because she can't get a kidney, and she didn't even offer hers up.
She has two. I mean, again,
only one.
Not a medical expert, but I'm really under the impression a child can donate an organ to a parent.
Is there any med students out there? Please comment or post. And
just
ladies, not for nothing. We're not here to bash women.
Not at all.
Because trust me, we have almost as many faults as you guys, but we would like some female comments on these things. I know. We really would like some female comments on here if anyone who sees this.
Because you're getting the other side. You're on the receiving end of all the fucking hot dog pictures getting fucking thrown at you every fucking 3 seconds. So I can understand, but if a guy doesn't send you a dick pic, he shouldn't fall into the category of a fuckboy or somebody that's going to send you a dick pic.
Everybody has fuckboy tendency. I hate the term fuckboy. Everybody has a fuckboy tendency. Any guy in his entire life who finds a girl attractive and wants to hook up with her, according to women, that's a fuckboy tendency.
It's not fuckboy to have an attraction that's purely sexual.
Right. Now, why are you on these dating apps? If you don't want a guy to find you attractive, to ask you out, or to meet you in person, why are you swiping and matching? For what? What is the actual purpose of you doing?
So I'm going to give the rest of the story because it is the least fuckboy thing possible. So the girl goes to me, what are you looking for? And I gave a very...
This is usually a nail in the coffin. This is, I matched with you, but now I have no desire to meet you, because that question no man can answer correctly.
But I feel like I did.
You can't.
It's impossible.
How'd it work out for you?
Well, we'll
Right.
get
If you
to
tell
that
her you're
point.
looking for a girlfriend, then you're weird. You don't even know her. How could you want a girlfriend?
You
but
sick
if you
fuck.
want to fuck her,
Then you're
then
definitely
you're a fuckboy, and
want-
there's something wrong with you.
So I went the neutral route, and I was like, listen, like in all honesty, I'm kind of down to kind of go with the flow because I don't want to be in a situation where I date somebody I should have hooked up with, or I wind up just hooking up with somebody that I should have dated.
Fair.
Because I don't want to limit myself to my own expectations. I don't really know what you're going to wind up being.
Plus, I mean, looking like you, there's probably not much of an expectation there anyway.
Listen, I'm wearing a Gap hoodie, and
Yeah, that's my Gap hoodie.
It's not your fucking Gap hoodie, and I have a
I used to have a gray one.
I have a really fresh haircut, so there's no reason why she wouldn't want to listen to me. However, her response to that, she literally said, "I'm going to stay up tonight and pray for you, because I wouldn't breathe next to a person that doesn't want to spend forever with me."
So,
Breathe.
just to recap, she won't give her mother a kidney, and she's gonna pray for you.
Me.
Because
she's gonna say prayers to
she's
God.
She's gonna say prayer to whomever God that she worships for you, because you don't have an expectation as to where you want this to go. You just want to get to know
No.
someone.
I don't have her expectation of a
And
lifelong
so she
marriage.
expected you to match with her and then be like, "Hi, my name is Dan. Let's get married, so I can breathe next to you in the same room."
Let alone the fact that she's robbing her mother of a kidney, and even besides the fact that she lives in Philadelphia, she feels that I'm worthy of her prayers because I gave her an honest answer. And I told her, I'm like, listen, no offense.
Yeah,
I'm
women,
like,
you guys want honesty, but when you get it, you never like it.
and I thought that was a really solid answer. And I told her, I was like, yo, if that's your opinion, I was like, best of luck with online dating in the first place. And I was like, you're actually really fortunate that I was honest with you when I told you that, because I could have just been a fucking jerk off and been like, yeah, I love you, I want to be with you, I think there's something about you, my heart beats for you. I could have said some fucking wild, seriously fuckboy shit.
Well, if she falls for that, then she's a lunatic. You met her 16 seconds ago.
I didn't even meet her.
Exactly. You got in contact with her.
I saw
16 seconds
6
ago.
pictures. We didn't even graduate to the fucking Instagram exchange.
You didn't even get there. But she is praying for you, so I mean,
I guess.
I don't pray for you, and I've known you my whole life.
Her voice to God is devoted with my name tonight.
Nice. Also, as you can see, he's sipping from his cup. I haven't touched mine because his asshole didn't pour me shit. Just gonna put that out there.
It's a Star Trek cup. Just replicate it.
Earl Grey, hot. No one's gonna get that reference. Shout out to the one kid in his basement jerking off to fucking Locutus.
How about Coffee Black?
Coffee Black. Oh, that's
Janeway.
that is Janeway, but that's also Andre Three Stacks
Wow.
in semi-pro. Coffee Black.
Coffee Black. I had another one today. Girl from Paris. She put New York, so one would assume that she's living in New York.
I mean, I would assume if your location says New York, that's where you are.
Turns out, she's avoided.
I'm trying to find a French girl, by the way.
So if you know one, Buku Dinero. No, but she was literally she was fucking literally like
Actually, sounds French.
She's a flight attendant, so she's here like every so often, but she's looking for something serious, and it's like, you live an ocean away, like an ocean.
7-hour difference.
It's an ocean, and she's like, I want somebody. I want to see where it goes. I'm like, what does that even mean? I was like, when's the next time you're ever gonna be back here? She's like, well, I have a stop in LA in 2 weeks, and I have a stop in Denver a month from now.
Also, both of those places not in, around, or anywhere near the state of New York.
Nowhere. It's nowhere near it.
No.
But I know you have at least one fucking story.
Wait, there was actually more to that you told me earlier.
Yeah, she was actually good looking. Like, she was...
Oh, but didn't she tell you that if she meets someone and there's an honest-to-God connection, the distance shouldn't matter?
It shouldn't matter.
Okay. If I live in New York and you live in Connecticut, the distance shouldn't matter. If you live in Paris, France, and I live in Yonkers or the Bronx, New York, or New Jersey, that matters. I gotta be honest with you.
That actually shoots to the head of the class.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing that happens.
You should tell your other friend to pray for her.
I should actually put them in touch with each other and find out if they can really manifest what they're looking for together.
I say we pray for both of them.
In silence.
In silence.
I know you have at least one, though. You have at
Well,
least
I have one today. Okay, so I'm talking to this girl today. And
we had a very busy fucking
we had a very
media day with fucking matches and shit.
I was off from work today, so I did nothing but swipe through Bumble because I'm a fucking loser, and there's only so much PlayStation you can play. Yeah, so amidst my cloud of sweat and just
shame,
chronic masturbation all day long from nothing to do, like I'm actually icing my balls right now. So I'm talking to this girl. First thing I said was like, listen, every girl I seem to meet on here wants to be a pen pal. Now, if you're not familiar with what a pen pal is, basically those girls that like they talk to you, they match with you, but they have no desire to meet up. It's always an excuse. They're busy Monday through Sunday, 24 hours a day.
No break in between.
There's no break in between.
Zero.
So how many hours in a week? 24 times 7. I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah. Somebody do the math.
Let's just say 500.
Yeah. So let's just say, all right, fine. Let's just say 500 hours a week. They're consistently without a break to eat, shit, shower, stick a finger in themselves, stick a finger in somebody else, cook, go to the store, food shop, talk to a family member on the phone. They have no time to do any of those things.
It's nowhere near 500. It's like 175.
Yeah. 7, whatever it is.
Whatever.
She's busy, all of it. So in my mind, she gets up, she goes to work, and then in between the work in between getting home from work and then going back to work, she has a consistent activity she has to do, where there's no time to do anything. So my question is,
signed, sealed, delivered, bro.
Why are you on a dating app to meet somebody? Now, why match with somebody if you have no desire at all to talk to them?
No, I think you had. I think the form was right. Why even have the app?
Yeah. Is it just for attention?
Listen.
See, my theory is these girls have boyfriends, and they're mad at the boyfriend, or the boyfriend doesn't give them enough attention.
Yes.
So they're just looking for someone.
Out of spite.
Yeah, they're just looking for someone to like match with them to make them feel good about themselves, which is cool. I match with people I'm not even attracted to just because I like the attention sometimes too. I get it. So I told her, I'm like, listen, every girl I meet from here seems to be a fucking pen pal. I've met like 2 girls in like almost 2 years. But none of them ever want to fucking go out and do anything. I was like, so I'm really not looking for a pen pal. I'm not a pen pal. I'm not like every other girl you met. Which, giant red flag. Anytime a woman tells you she's not like every other girl you know, in fact made her like every other girl you know, because they all say it. So we're talking all day today or whatever. So she's like, oh, I just got home from spin class. What are you doing? I was like, well, I'm just sitting in my house doing absolutely nothing. I was like, you want to go grab some coffee? Oh, I can't. I just pulled my back out and I can't move. So I'm like, that's convenient. I was like,
that's the nice right there already.
I was like, that's convenient. I was like, you go to the gym all week, every day, apparently 4 times a week. But today, when I asked you to have coffee, you pulled your back out.
You think you would have the fortitude and the fucking stamina in the gym to know your limits if you really? I would say.
Also, isn't spin class like a stationary bike?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
How out of shape are you that you pulled your back on a bike that isn't even moving?
And let's be real. Every single fucking thing I've ever heard about spin class is you don't get through it unless you know what you're doing. Right. Because you need some endurance to get through a fucking spin class, man.
So, out of all the times she goes to the gym, today, when I asked her to have a drink or have some coffee, she pulled her back out. Now, she said, I can't move. So, how did you get home? Did you call an ambulance? Are you in the hospital right now? So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm good. I was like, I told you I wasn't interested in a pen pal. I was like, I can see this going this route. So she goes, what? Why are you being like that? We just started talking 6 hours ago. And that's when I mentioned the whole, if I met you at a bar, or if you came into my job and gave me your phone number, and I said, hey, you want to meet me when I get off the shift or whatever?
Horse of a different color altogether, bro.
You will have known me for 6 minutes before you agreed to go out with me. So we've been talking for 6 hours. So I was like, you know what? Best of luck to you. I was like, I hope you find what you're looking for, because I'm clearly not it. So she goes, well, why can't we just go another day? So I was like, well, I work from, today's Wednesday, so I work from Thursday through Sunday. I said, Monday I have a plan, I have plans. I was like, so it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. And she was Jewish. So she goes, well, next week is
Rosh Hashanah.
Is the Jewish holiday. I'm not going to be around. I was like, so this week is shot. Next week, I was like, we're really looking at like the last week in September or the first week in October before we can literally go out and have an hour-long cup of coffee. So I'm not waiting that long to have a cup of coffee with you, because something will inevitably come up in the next 2 to 3 weeks to cancel that plan.
To carry a fucking conversation with a complete stranger
for 3 weeks daily before we go and meet in person to have the same conversation
we've already had.
Because
the second there's a dry day where you guys don't text each other, it's gone.
Yeah, time to match with someone else.
Yeah, all the work is just fucking
So after I tell her that I work and I work nights. From Thursday to Sunday, I will be at work from 4 or 5 o'clock till 1:30 to 2:30, whatever it is, early morning. She goes, well, what about Friday? Literally just said. She goes, why can't you meet me early on Friday? I was like, because I got to work at 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go home. By the time I go to bed, it's like 3-something. I'm going to sleep until 1. I said, I'm not going to go meet you for a cup of coffee at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then have to rush around, rush through the date, and then go to work.
That's a waste of time.
So I was like, clearly this is just not for you. She goes, what? You're going to hold it against me that I don't want to meet up right now? I'm like, yeah. You said you pulled your back out. That sounds like bullshit. I don't know. I gotta call bullshit on that.
I gotta call bullshit on it too. That's not a real excuse at all.
Yeah, that's like me saying, I twisted my ankle. Let's meet for coffee in 3 weeks. So she thought I was an asshole because I didn't want to wait 3 weeks to have a cup of coffee. So inevitably, she told me I had a stupid face and an AIDS beard. Which I'm pretty sure I don't have AIDS. I do have a stupid face. I'll give her that. I do that.
But an AIDS beard.
But an AIDS beard. I mean, I think. It's a tad patchy, like right there.
How does a beard have AIDS?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And how many people does she know with AIDS that she's inspected their beard? Like, should I be worried about meeting this girl? Like, will I get AIDS from hanging out with her?
Dude, an AIDS beard? I mean, that's a bit.
Did you get your eyebrows done?
No.
I just noticed that. They look good, buddy. Good for you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
no, my barber did this.
Good for him. So, yeah.
Fun fact, my barber speaks no English. I speak no Spanish.
And somehow
we can make this work. But I can't match up with a girl
who speaks the same language as you, who lives down the block from you.
Yeah, because I don't know what avenue of that fucking mental path I'm going down.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, this girl, actually, we talked about the fact that she's been in my job before and has seen me there. See,
I was actually talking to my brother about this, and he had a fucking phenomenal point. He was like, I mean, at this age, like, we're 32, 33, so, like, we're 34. Alright, whatever. He counts the fucking 9 months in the womb. I don't.
I got 5 months on 34. We're really just splitting atoms at this point.
So, anyway, he said, he goes, at this age, if you don't actually want to hang out with somebody, it's not a matter of time. It's a matter of priority. That person is just not a priority to you. And I can understand me not being a priority to a girl I just matched with.
Yeah, if you are a priority to her, then she's not.
That's fucking weird. But you girls need to kind of get it together on what that priority is. You know what I'm saying?
Like we said.
I'm not saying I have to.
You don't even have to have a beer. We understand you might not want to be in a situation with a complete stranger where you might not be in your right state of mind. But chances are you've gone to bars and met guys in the bar.
You've had one night stands. Yeah. Everybody's been there.
Yeah, like I'm not looking for a one night stand. Like I've had enough in my life where like that's not what I'm looking for. I want to see if I like you in person. That is all I'm looking for. You never have to text me again.
Because if I fucking waste 3 weeks texting you and then I meet you and I'm like, no, then I just wasted 3 weeks.
And she wasted 3 weeks.
And it's exhausting. I'm sorry. It's exhausting finding new things to fucking talk about with these girls.
When you don't know someone.
I can't read your body language. I can't read your tonality. I can't read, like, your pitch. Like, all these things that actually can help a conversation, like, carry along. Like, all these unspoken things that you're looking for, now all of a sudden just don't exist.
I think it's safe to say that if our parents and our grandparents were our age now, in this day and age, that none of us would have been born. There'd be 16 people on this planet, and they'd be all arranged marriages.
There'd be no baby boom. There'd be a baby recession.
It'd be like a baby...
And that's what's happening right now.
There'd be 16 people on planet Earth, and they'd all be arranged marriages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Well, the one thing I fucking can't stand is all the fucking chicks on Bumble that are literally... They created a page to advertise their Instagram.
Mm. I put my Instagram handle on my Bumble page. I got no followers. I don't have boobs.
On the other hand,
I don't have boobs. I'm pretty sure if you have boobs, you could be the ugliest human being on earth.
For them, it's a win-win.
Followers.
They know guys are going to match them.
Mm-hmm.
They know that they're never going to match them back because they're never even on the fucking app in the first place.
But you're going to read.
And even if they do match, the guy has to wait 24 hours for you to fucking actually get up the wherewithal to actually fucking message him. So he's going to be like, yo, she's got her fucking IG on the page. Let me just fucking friend request her. And slide in a DM, and don't even get me fucking started.
The girls who tell you to slide in their DM, by the way, never answer. And I like to think I'm a really, really good-looking human, and this is like not doing my hair. Like, These girls, I'm sure, have done way worse.
Yo, like, yeah, way worse. How you not even gonna fucking open a DM?
Yeah.
Like, just leave it unseen and shit. Like, who the fuck?
After your profile says, I don't go on Bumble, DM me here.
It clearly says it. I followed instructions.
Girls out there, you want honesty from us? Be honest. Have your profile say, if I match you, I will never talk to you. I just want followers. Follow me. Look at me in my bathing suit. Look at me in Thailand with a fucking elephant.
I'm in this yoga position.
Look at my yoga positions. Look at all my other hot friends in Punta Cana. Like, yeah. Just advertise the fact that you have a flat stomach and nice boobs. That's it.
That's it. It's not.
I will follow you.
It's not going anywhere.
I will follow you and I will like your pictures. I will never DM you.
No. We wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys just... There's always another side to the coin. There's always three sides to the truth.
Like, as guys, we really don't have to fear meeting somebody. Like, if I go meet a girl at a bar, she's not going to try and rape me. At most... It's
a hard word.
She might have, like, her guy friends, like, jump me at the bar and, like, steal my money. But that's, like... I probably have never worried about that.
I don't think I have.
I think girls have to worry about that if they meet a strange guy right away, that they're going to try and, like, rape them or something, you know. And I get that. But you matched with this guy. You have his profile on your phone. You can go to the cops and be like, this is the guy that raped me. Here's 9 pictures of him.
Yeah, it's pretty much a dead giveaway. If you've ever watched SVU, that's more than they have to go on.
Yeah.
That is.
I'm not going to rape you. I think I'm pretty fucking charming in person.
Yeah, if we get past 4 minutes and you have no dick pic, we're probably worth meeting. Or...
I send a dick pic in the first 10 seconds.
See? Any wonder, you motherfucker.
I don't really do that. Only time I ever really do that is when I see that this conversation is going way south and I figure it can't get much worse. The dick pic can only help me.
Yeah. I had a fucking ugly girl. We fucking matched. And she was ugly. Like, sometimes you just get bored and you just start swiping.
Do you have your Bumble right now? Do you have any messages open that we could read some responses here? Oh, let's take a look. We're using my phone, so I can't look at any of mine.
Of course we do. I have 3 new messages from Bumble currently.
Let's see what they say.
Oh, wow. So, we have the Parisian. Some random girl just said hi.
Oh, hi's a good one. My favorite is when a girl sends you a message so it doesn't disappear in 24 hours. So she sends like the generic hi, but then never says anything after that. Because she's planning on talking to you in 3 weeks.
Literally, and fucking...
Women know the ball is in their court. We will jump through hoops to hang out with you with the inevitable possibility of seeing you naked at some point. So I think the women just play games because at any point when they're desperate and want dick, they know that they can text you and be like, hey, are you up?
It's so unfair.
It is unfair. Imagine if it was the other way around.
It is totally the other way around. Sorry, I got caught up in the acceptance speeches. Alright, no, I'm gonna pull up this fucking Parisian because this is fucking classic. So, she says, I'm back in LA next Tuesday, then Denver at the end of the month. So I go, LOL, neither of those is even on the coast that I live on. She goes, LOL, I was meant to go to Boston, they changed me.
Getting closer.
Still,
only a 3.5 hour car ride or a 6 hour train ride?
Technically, that's a 3 hour car ride, but that was what was supposed to happen. Boston became Denver. And then she goes, I come twice or more a month, so don't worry.
So she randomly will be in the area twice a month. So you have to hope, and she's hoping, that your schedules will link up enough.
Yeah.
Where you can meet up. So if she just randomly texts you like, hey, I'm in LaGuardia on November 16th. Are you busy? You have to hope that you're not doing anything. And the fact that that's how she lives her life.
Yeah.
How does she ever get a date?
Do you want to hear the layout? I don't think where you are changes anything. If it's meant to be, I just want to date, hang out, and see where it goes.
She wants to date, hang out, and see where it goes.
You're Parisian.
When she's in the country near you, 2 days every month, but you never know what those 2 days are. Surprise. If that doesn't smell like bullshit, I don't know what is.
I really couldn't. I can't even fathom the thought process that went into her sending these messages for real. Can't.
Well, I can. She
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
fucking meet you. I don't know what to tell you. That's really what goes into it.
And it's like...
And that brings me to my other thing, dude. Why are you swiping and having these things if you... That is your mindset? And trust me, you're probably sitting there, you're probably watching this, they're probably listening to this going, that can't be true. How often does that happen? Dude, been single since October of 2016. I've met maybe a handful of girls on these websites. Every other girl, and mind you, I have like ADHD. I swipe through these things, like I lose days of my life.
You get bored. You get bored.
Just for something to do, and this is every conversation I have.
Yeah, because it's literally a context for it. I'm literally swiping constantly, and I'm still getting this result.
And I can tell that I've become very impatient. Like when I meet a girl and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Want to hang out?" Like now I just do it off rip. Now I'm just like, "Hey, want to hang out? Why? Why do you want me to so quick?"
Burned.
Bye.
Burned all patience.
I have no more patience to talk to you.
It's literally...
Maybe we're talking to too many girls at once. Because that could be why we don't actually want to have conversations with these girls, because we've already had this conversation 1,000 times.
No, because I want to have a conversation with a human being. I don't want to fucking dry, because it's always, hey, what's up? How are you? What do you do? What are you doing? Like, there's always so much you could say, because there's nothing... If you catch a bad fucking texter... Because there are people out there that are just bad.
Oh, the one that texts you, "Hey, what's up? What's your favorite movie?" And then you tell her, and then 3 days later she's like, "LOL," and you're like, "LOL what? Like what? Who are you again?"
72 hours.
It gets to the point I don't even store numbers in my phone anymore. I just have a list of numbers in my phone.
Yeah, because there's no point.
I don't know who's who. Actually, I was talking to one girl, and then another girl hit me up. And me and the other girl were kind of sexting, and I sent the sex text to the wrong girl, and she's like, "Wow, you're a scumbag." And I was like, I probably should have saved their names so I knew who I was talking to. So that's my bad.
You're not really helping anything right now.
No. But the other girl, I had already exhausted all facts of we're never going to hang out, and this is what we're doing, so we just sext every once in a while now.
So, what the fuck? What is the answer?
I just thought of a good one today. I had one today. So the girl actually agreed to meet up. She doesn't live that far from me.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about hooking up. She was one of those girls. She was really into the sex talk. So we were gonna meet up tonight, and she was like, "Hey, I just got to work. I'll be over there in a little while." She goes, "I feel a little weird about coming over to fuck someone I don't know." Never once did I ever mention I expected or wanted to have sex with this girl. So I said to her, I was like, never once did I say we were gonna have sex. So she goes, "Oh, well, I feel stupid now." So you assumed that I assumed that you, because you were coming over, I expected you to fuck me. Even though we flirted, but we never actually said anything about having sex.
There's still
and now she feels stupid, and now I'm the asshole. Even though, yeah.
You were the asshole before.
How are you stupid?
You're the asshole.
I don't think you're stupid. I think you read a little bit too much into it. And if that's where your mind was, then you're desperate for a dick. Don't be ashamed of that. Everyone needs to get laid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a girl can't put that in a profile, bro.
All right.
Because God knows it's gonna be like sausage party.
I'm embarrassed. You said it.
That's it.
So we can still meet up and not have sex. And then once we get to know each other a little bit, if you want to have sex, we can take it from there. You assumed off the bat that's what I wanted. And then agreed to come meet me. And then when you were supposed to meet me, it was like, I don't know how I feel about having sex.
Oh, I got another one too. And I don't know. Maybe the same fucking girl that's going to figure out this whole kidney situation is going to figure out this one.
Yeah.
What is up?
Next time you want to hang out with her, she's going to be at her mother's funeral. God forbid.
What is up with girls on these apps not having cars? How did not owning a car become a thing?
Because they're looking for guys with money. Or guys who have cars.
Like...
What about the one that we both talked to? That doesn't have a full body picture, will not send you one, has a generic full body picture without her face in it. Anytime she ever tries to FaceTime you, she has a bad connection. And every time she says she's going to meet up with you, she just stops answering text messages. Yeah. She wanted to meet up with him. She goes, "Come pick me up." He goes, "Where do you live?" She gave him the name of the city. He was like, "Okay, so where do I pick you up?" Never answered. Nope. And then, when he didn't show up, she was like, "I took off of work for you. You're an asshole."
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
So was I just supposed to drive around town?
Just knock on everyone's door?
Hey, where are you? This isn't fucking Rapunzel. It's not Cinderella. I'm not running around with a fucking glass slipper.
Well, actually, he knew where to find Rapunzel. She was trapped in the fucking White Tower. So
Right.
that actually, she had a specific address. The tower.
The tower.
The tower.
It's not fucking Cinderella, bro.
Yeah. But he found Cinderella.
People can find
Based on a glass slipper, he found her.
I have fucking GPS, 7 different fucking apps, and a picture, and I can't find it.
Cinderella actually gave him more to go on than that girl did.
Yeah, he didn't have fucking fingerprints to check the slipper.
I don't know. Well, leave us some comments. Let us know what we're doing wrong.
Let us
if
know.
you have some horror stories, please share them.
Let us know what we're doing right. And girls, if you could figure out what in the fuck you want.
Just tell us. We can probably accommodate it.
More than likely at this point, because losing all faith in feminism right now.
I thought we'd have kids by now and be married.
Yeah, no, not in 2018. Not in this 2018.
You know what I noticed?
At some
Everyone
point,
that we
the
know...
timeline skewed into this tangent.
Oh, is it like Back to the Future?
It totally did.
We caused an alternate future or an alternate present, whatever it is.
Fucking told somebody did somewhere.
Well, Trump's president, so we're leading really close to Biff Tannen's America. So.
Christ, don't even start that.
Oh, Doc Brown, where are you?
No, politics don't exist here, guys. Don't worry.
No, I'm just saying it's just weird.
It's Biff Tannen's America.
It's Biff Tannen's America. Make America Biff again. Keep America Biff still. What is that?
Don't
Keep
ever stop.
America Biff still. Cabiff. Cabs.
Don't ever stop biffing.
Don't stop biffing.
All right, fellas, ladies, germs.
Let us know. This is Dudecast.
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 Yes, Dudecast.
Episode 1.1.
.1. Peace.